Hello everyone, Sunderek here. So this video is gonna be another lore video. I posted a few lore videos today. Apparently you guys like this, so I'm doing another one for before I go to bed tonight. So this one is regarding why as the MC we can use multiple elements without even having a vision to begin with. Now I will start by explaining what I think is going on in the case of vision itself, like who is providing the vision themselves. So for example, Kazuha has a Anemo vision, but he is from Inazuma. So in this case, is his vision from Barbados or is his vision from Bao? And secondly, I'll explain what I think is the reason that we can use potentially we can use all 7 elements from Teyvat without even ever able to obtain a vision. So let's start with the first question, which is who actually gave Kazuha his vision? Is it Bao or is it Venti, or Barbados in this case? So personally, I believe the vision can be split into 2 parts when it comes. There is the physical vision itself, which is the vehicle that helps the vision user to channel the elemental energy. So personally, I believe this part of the vision, the physical symbol of vision itself, was given to Kazuha by Bao, which makes sense for why Bao can want it back. Bao is capable of grabbing it back by force if he wanted it back. Because if we go the other route, if we assume the entire vision of Kazuha was given by Barbados, then in this case Bao would be effectively offending and challenging Barbados in trying to collect all Anemo visions within Inazuma. Now of course in Barbados' case it's fine because Barbados is already incognito / retired. However, in the case of anyone other than Venti and Zhongli, so basically the Dendro Archon, the Hydro Archon, the Pyro Archon, and the Cryo Archon, this counts as a direct challenge towards them. So I don't think Bao is stupid enough to just straight up do that if she is not the one who handed out the vision to begin with. Now the second part is regarding who actually give Kazuha the Anemo section of the vision. So basically, we have seen Masterless vision so far, and we know that it is possible for a vision to be in a state that does not have an element to begin with. So in this case, who gave the elemental part of the vision to Kazuha? And personally, I believe that is Barbados, which is why that Kazuha is still an Anemo vision, because it makes 0 sense for an Electro Archon to have the capability of infusing an Anemo element into the vision, even though she gave out the physical vision herself. However, it makes sense that Barbados was the one that actually gave out the Anemo part of the vision, whereas Bao is the one who actually gave the physical part of the vision. So use a similar analogy here. I will also use the analogy in the second question as well. Basically, if we assume that Celestia is your internet company, is your mobile internet company. Basically, assume that Celestia is your internet company, and the 7 Archons are technically 7 salesmen that sells both modems and internet plans. In this case, in Kazuha's case, the modem itself, the physical object that allows you to connect to the internet, is provided by Bao, whereas Kazuha instead took the internet plan from Venti. It's basically, hopefully that makes sense on what I'm trying to say. Essentially, Bao gave the physical vision herself, whereas Venti gave the Anemo part of the vision. This also explains why a character can have a vision that is not unique to their region's Archon, even though that is still allowed, and it also explains why Bao is capable of taking back all the visions without offending the other Archons, because in that case it is equivalent to, I guess this won't ever happen in real life, but this is equivalent to whoever sold you the modem is trying to take back everyone's modem, but whoever sold you the internet plan can't get really mad about it, because the person who sold you the modem, if that makes sense. Now moving on to the second part of the question, which is why the MC is capable of using multiple elements without ever having access to a vision themselves. Now one thing to note, as the MC of the game, we do not have access to vision, but we have access to another thing or being, that is Paimon. I will explain this in more detail. However, we all know that Paimon, at least for now, has a much more secret identity compared to what she is showing right now, because honestly right now we don't know what she is, and from the beginning of the game till now, she has never told us any origin stories about her, other than the fact that we fished her out of water even though she is supposed to fly all the time. I don't even know how she fell into the water in the first case. So that is a lot of sus going on already, and on top of that, when during the recent Kazuha story quest, when Kazuha was trying to pick up more information regarding why Paimon is having the knowledge of allowing the MC to use multiple elements, Paimon also responded very vaguely that she kind of just knew what to do by telling the MC to touch the corresponding statue of the seven in order to gain the elemental powers themselves. So in this case, going back to the internet plan analogy again, Paimon in this case is kind of like the manager, except we don't really know she is a manager. So basically what she is doing is she is directly giving us an internet plan without having to sell us a modem. So basically through her we can use the internet without actually having to get a modem from one of the 7 salesmen that sells the modems. And also because of that, she can just straight up take one of the 7 salesmen's mobile plans and give it to us instead of us actually having to go through one of the salesmen themselves. So this is why I believe why we're able to use vision without ever having access So I believe why we are able to use elemental powers without having access to a vision. Now of course everything regarding Paimon's identity will probably be revealed as we go through the story, and also I believe with 1.7 and potentially at the end if we ever get to defeat Bao, I believe a whole lot more information regarding what the heck is going on with Celestia and the Tsaritsa is going to get spilled. So I'm very looking forward to the lore wise what is going to progress regarding 1.7, and possibly I'll make a few more speculation videos on that, including what is the situation going on with Bao and the Fatui Harbingers, because there is 3 Fatui Harbingers in the Zuma at the moment, and we kind of have to work with them first to take Bao down so that she doesn't basically abuse her power anymore and start making her country suffer. But at the same time we had to kind of make sure that Bao still holds onto her vision and her vision doesn't fall into the hands of the Tsaritsa. So that is all the information I have for you today. If you like the content, please consider subscribing. Do let me know if you guys like more lore videos. If you do, I will make more. That is all the information I have for you today. Thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please consider subscribing. Thank you and have a nice day.